Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out Phoenix, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And you know, for the Lakers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Grayson Allen is out there with Dillon Brooks. And it's Green. Then it's Malawach. And it's Booker in at the point. And for the Lakers, the post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Doncic out there with MP. And it's James in at the 3. Only a small part of the season behind us, RJ, but an exciting time for teams that are exceeding expectations, surprising everyone.
And those teams are going to want to harness that underdog energy. The hardest part isn't getting off to a good start, it's sustaining it.
And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
MP looking solid from there.
MP's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Here's Green. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Green taking his time here. Pass to Booker to stop the run. And James pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Cole's shot is good.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Suns still looking like they're getting going here. A 12-point game. And RJ, the 4th head coach in as many seasons for the Phoenix Suns.
The only thing that remains constant in Phoenix is change. Devin Booker, who's been there for the longest, is now on Coach 8.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Allen passes to Green. Vanderbilt with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now here's Booker. 23 points his last outing. MP outside. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Green finds Booker. Allen outside. The three-pointer no good.
0 for 3 from the field. The offense is still trying to find its bearings.
LeBron can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James's game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having two guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Kevin?
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And here is Allen after LeBron James hitting the three. Allen surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Melo watch.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves is checked in for James. And Smart subbed in for Luka Doncic. And here are the Suns now, following the three-point attempt by MP. Pass to Richards. The kick out to O'Neal. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
1:06 left in the first quarter. Here's Gillespie. Pass to O'Neal. For three. Wide open look. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Suns trail by 19. Pass to Richards. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
A three from MP. Iguodala grabs the rebound. The Suns have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. And Phoenix also making a switch. Jalen Green's checked in for Nick Richards. The three from MP. And again for three.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And he's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Jackson Hayes. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. MP outside. Connects from three-point range. Cole's got 21 in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
On the court for the Suns, they've got Royce O'Neal. He's out there with Jalen Green. And it's Gillespie in at the point.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Booker up top. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. MP outside. Takes the three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Austin Reeves.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Malowacz. Here's Green. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Brooks with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Cole. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Green kicks to Booker. Pass to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Now here's Booker. Misses the 3. James finds MP. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Well, you look at LeBron James. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And a beautiful finish by Booker. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range.
Connects again from distance.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
And now coming back around to our featured game, quite a shooting guard matchup in that first half.
And we have a number of terrific shooting guards in the league right now. 2 of them trading blows here tonight. One for you, then one for me. We'll see who ends up with the bragging rights.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. MP out there with Doncic. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. MP looking around. Offline with his 3. The Suns shooting 40% from the field. The drive by Booker. And it's good for 2. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Booker has so many ways to beat you on that offensive end.
Ayton trying to break free. Malawach grabs the miss. Booker against Doncic. And it's Green with the jam.
The vertical and reach make Green a terrific target in the alley-oop game.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. And here's MP for good. Another from 3.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Kevin, back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Los Angeles has gone 1-2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
Back to Booker. That shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The 3 from MP. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Booker kicks to Green. Pass to Booker. Allen, a screen on Doncic to end the run. And Booker with the layup. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Cole's shot is good.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Pass to Malawach. And here is Green. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP passes to Doncic. Pulls it from 20. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync. He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And here's MP for 3. Good on the triple. Cole's got 47 points.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Green finds Allen. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Lets it go from 14. And it's in off the backboard. 13 points in the game.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Offensive rebound. LeBron passes to MP. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Brooks grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The three from MP. And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
I'm coming.
There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Booker looking around. And here's Green outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. So Doncic will go. He's checked in for Doncic. And the Suns making a change here. And here are the Suns now. Setting the floor for the Suns. We've got Devin Booker. Jalen Green is out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Iguodala in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Gillespie. Rebound the Lakers.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
From downtown, another bucket. Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Gillespie. On the wing, Booker. Let's go. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
LA's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And here's MP for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Booker outside. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Booker.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Booker. Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And finished off by O'Neal.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
MP outside. And again, the Lakers no good. Steps back and fires. A rebound by the Lakers.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And they'll take...
And another one falls.
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal, night in and night out. Reeves against Booker. Off with the layup. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
To the middle, here's Iguodala.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's MP for connects again from distance.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the fourth most threes in a single...